Okay, so here we go with another live stream, and this time this is in this new map from the DLC. And it seems that I'm all by myself on that side here, which will make things rather hard. Because I do not have much points, I end up having perhaps 4 zone of potential fighting. So, yeah, I need help. So I think I will put a marker here to complain. Guess perhaps I should disband a few troops to be able to at least bring a command vehicle over there. Oh, that was close. Okay, so I guess I will not go as far as to go to the right side at the beginning, at least. Or actually, if I do, I will bring up those chopper there as a patrol, in order to prevent the enemy from sneaking around. While here, I will land some sapper into the forest. And here, I will send the command vehicle over there. Some eagles. So now my goal is really to survive on that side, because there's very little help to expect from anybody. And now those enemy fighters are just decimating my anti-air chopper. But I cannot do anything about that. All I can do here is just to entrench myself as much as possible. And hope that nobody tries to flank me over there. Now, the enemy doesn't seem particularly aggressive at capturing the zone. It seems that my ally don't care either. It's also possible that the enemy won't care either, so might be dangerous, those Nighthawk. And as you might notice, I have absolutely no anti-air coverage. For now, of course. Okay, there seems to be some progress over there. We'll call in more sapper to secure this place. There might be a chance that I will take it. Oh, that seemed to be a place well defended already. So I don't think I will be able to do much other than simply holding this position and try to prevent the enemy from sneaking further. There's of course those eagle which are focusing on my troops. So I guess what I'll do is I will deploy some infantry around, mostly to make sure to either spot or intercept whatever enemy are around. I guess my lack of anti-air is really problematic right now. So I'll send my troops over there to just control the road. It's possible that the enemy won't care much. Here, I'll reinforce that. My problem right now might be that I'm overextended. I just have an entire flank to cover by myself, which is really bad. That wasn't the type of plane I wanted. Great. I guess I have no choice but to call in some anti-air. But while they are really mobile, I think they will arrive way too late. Now, even if I call in an airstrike on this, it's a bad idea. I will lose my plane. There's too many rolling in there. I think so far I killed nothing. Yeah, I have 4 points of kills. Good lucky here. Yeah, that's actually a new map. It came out 2 days ago. It's 10 versus 10. And as you can see, there's a lot of wood in this place. It's much more spread out than the previous maps. I think the mistake I did in this case was to deploy my sapper without any proper anti-air support, resulting in those Blackhawks killing a couple of my sapper without any form of reciprocity in the process. I guess what I'll do is, since the enemy doesn't seem to attack much, we'll look elsewhere. While deploying a lot of T-34 as a frontier. against sneaking around. Let's can see which is happening there. So there was a few recon which decided to sneak around over there. My sapper did kill them. There's a lot of anti-air here. There's planes patrolling.
Someone need a guardian angel? Who do you want us to transport? Есть приказание, сэр.
As you can see in this map, there's an enormous amount of zone. I think I will go help here, perhaps. Or actually, no. I will come here and create a no sneaking around zone. Now, the worst part is that I'm currently very weakly deployed. These are T-34. They will not stand a chance against anything. I think what I'll do is I'll just deploy tanks randomly around the place to prevent any infantry from sneaking around. But the problem is that that costs me something, and it doesn't necessarily has any usefulness in the long run. I guess here what I'm doing is truly a kind of early warning system. I'm spreading them out this way. If there's an airstrike coming, it will not kill all my chopper at once. And now I suppose that what I should do will be to maybe help out elsewhere on the battle. Because the guy on that side, he doesn't seem particularly aggressive. Seem to be doing Nighthawk flight, but that's it. No, he's bombing this position. I wonder why. Might have sneaked something around. Maybe he's just working on making me deploy stuff.
Есть приказание, сэр.
That's a lot of infantry. Yeah, the thing is that using recon chopper, well, in this case, it's not recon chopper. It's more like deploying choppers for a kind of no passing zone. So it's kind of a blockade situation. So deploying your chopper, whether it's troop transport or a tech chopper, which might be low in ammo, around the place to cover a large space might be a good idea because this way you're preventing the enemy from sneaking around. And this way, my command vehicle, which is right there, will not be exposed, which is a good thing.
Jakie ma pan dla nas rozkazy, sir? Dobra, zabawmy się.
And the thing is that by spreading around like that, if you end up having a warning that anything is happening, then you just have to send an airstrike. And the goal here is really just to ensure that there's no large scale offensive, which might be, initiated without you noticing. So it allows you to react. I must say, on my side, there's not much action going on. So this will not be the most exciting part of the battle, or let's hope that the next round will be a little more exciting. But it depends what I will do, because right now I'm mostly ensuring that nobody is able to sneak by us. But once I'm confident that nobody will sneak around, well, I guess I'll take measure to maybe get some action elsewhere. For example, there is Elena, which is at the moment rather empty. So I might send a few of my infantry over there.
Jesteśmy gotowi, sir.
I think I will actually send one T-34 just to verify what's going on in there. Oh, there is some legionnaires over there. They did manage to kill my sapper pretty quickly.
Where do you need us, sir?
Guess I'll bring my Mi-24 closer. Well, here I will deploy some T-62, which are bad tank. But they can actually be useful at intercepting any infantry movement. With the support of my Mi-24 over there. This Raven is really messing around with my anti-air.
Ждем воздушных целей. И вот тогда...
Those anti-air are so fast that you might as well simply run away.
Здесь становится жарковато.
I can see how the eagles are scouting around.
Проблемы. Здесь становится жарковато.
And the advantage of the situation here is how the enemy doesn't have any anti-air, so our Su-27 are great for that.
Проблемы. Air defense ready.
Yeah, we'll call in some bucks. I will first make sure that this place is empty with some VDV with chopper transport.
Атакует цель.
It's kinda... I'm not killing anything. Let's check that. Yeah, 118 kill. So far I'm only losing troops. That's because I have too much ground to cover. If I had somebody else which will have helped me here, I would have been able to focus my attention over here and then really pull out a fight. Oh, that small road right here. I don't know how they do that in terms of engineering, but it's kind of hard to go across with vehicle. So, other than that detail, I probably would have be able to commit all my troops to that zone and then prevent the enemy from sneaking around like they are now. What I'm doing here is I'm attempting to perhaps sneak my T-34 to a position where they will be able to fire at those artillery piece, but I don't think that will happen. My poor little T-34.
Ждем воздушных целей. И вот тогда... Такси заказывали? Зенитная батарея готова.
What they're doing right now is simply bombard me with Nighthawk. Well, it cost them quite a bit.
Передвигаемся на позицию. Ракета к старту готова, сэр.
So I just had to kill one eagle to double my score right now. I just show you how useless I am at the moment. But just look at all the stuff I have deployed. To compensate, to cover all that area. It's not even to be able to combat effectively fighting the enemy there. It's just to prevent them from sneaking around. They lost to Nighthawk by trying to destroy my box. So it's good to move them around. Now look, they're sending an aardvark. But I did disable... oh, that's an aardvark, that's not... that is not... what it's called. Anyway, the seed plane. I think I'm neglecting this place quite a bit. So we'll send some sapper over there. Now they are essentially trying to bait my anti-air from what to shoot. Yeah, if you're good in this map, well, if you don't have too much terrain to cover, you can maneuver around. It's just that in my case right now, I'm kind of stuck into a defensive position. Which put me into a position where I'm forced to simply wait for the enemy to do something. Okay, that did kill a few enemies. I'll move my buck away from there. And here I will engage my sapper into the forest. I think here what I'll do is I'll bring those chopper which have anti-air, and I'll try to get rid of the KO one. There seems to be some action going on here. T-72. No, something killed this. I'll divide my sapper as a fire, well, as a recon force. I have no idea what killed this. There's some anti-air in there. They seem to be largely relying on planes.
Ракета к старту готова, сэр. Разворачиваем батарею на позиции. Ждем приказаний, сэр. Люблю все сжигать.
Well, I guess while I sneak,
Такси заказывали?
I'll pull back those choppers.
Отправляемся. Заводи мотор. Ждем приказаний, сэр.
I'm deploying my ambush over there. My anti-air ambush.
Na świecie są dwa rodzaje ludzi. Artylerzyści i ich cele.
There's a Raven. Sally's out of range.
Зенитная батарея готова. Огонька, сэр. Ждем приказаний, сэр.
We'll deploy that Tungushka over there, and I think my intention is that if there's enemy in there, that they will see it and target it with planes.
Możemy im dołożyć, sir.
I'll do a random bombarding on that area.
Artyleria nadaje dostojeństwa temu, co bez niej byłoby zwykłą bójką. Здесь вражеские вертолеты не пролетали?
I think my intention now will be to perhaps secure this hill. We'll make an airstrike on those. We did a Nighthawk strike in there.
Атакуют нас! К вашим услугам, сэр. Отправляемся.
Which means that they likely have infantry around.
Как прикажете, сэр. Подвезти? Зенитная батарея готова.
I think I will send some bucks here. I don't think there's enemies.
К вашим услугам, сэр.
So if there's Nighthawk showing up again, I will be able to intercept them.
Вам нужен ангел.
Well, here I will do a strike on those Abrams.
Куда нам отправляться, сэр? Быстрее, шофер, мы торопимся.
Oh, it actually survived all this? Wow. Well, that was a rather boring game. Yeah, look at that. barely did anything and only served at receiving bombs on the head. Because I was having too much land cover. I think I'll join this game. So who's watching today, by the way? Say hello. There's Godek, Leandro. Who else? There's a good amount of players today. It's strange that it's not filling up that fast. Yeah, I did play a little with the pact. The previous game was with the pact. But I guess I've been playing a little more with NATO. Who are these guys? Interesting. Ooh, these guys seem really good. That's why they are beating my troops sometimes. As you can see, I really like infantry. Okay, I don't have any more space for a tank. I should perhaps be a little less infantry fanatic. Yeah, let's get some tank. This is a deck from, well, prior to 1980. So I guess let's go with this. I will give them some experience. Because they are expensive, so you want them to be the best for their worth. Combined with total junk. That's a good combo. Guess I won't have time to choose it. Okay, so I'm all the way to the left. That's good. Actually, that's not good, but I'll deal with it. I prefer the center in this map. Or actually, perhaps I should... yeah, I think I will go there instead. I will ask for help over there. I think I will go fight for Ivan. I had some success over there previously. So I'll get some proper choppers. Maybe not that type only. I will I'll go with these instead. These choppers are really expensive. It may be okay. I will go with anti-air chopper. Now that's a good combo, and I arrive at 0, which is good. Seems that there's somebody neglecting Olga. What's interesting about Ivan is that this is a point where you can call reinforcements. And what's good about this is that you can actually end up calling in reinforcements from here, which gives you access to other sector. So that is why this place is particularly interesting from my point of view. And this is why I want to capture it as fast as possible. Because once you have this place, you can attack from all directions. It's like you can attack on Fedor, you can attack on Michael, and if you want, you can be as motivated as to go to Igrek or something like that. I do like those new maps because there's a lot of area for infantry. Some could say even too many. But unlike the previous 10 vs 10 map, which were available, with this one, you're pretty much into a world where the infantry is dominating everything. So that's the good thing about it. Alright, so as you can see here, destroying everything. It's time to land my infantry. I'm losing a couple of my choppers, but that's not that important. What's important is to have the positioning. Okay, now we'll bombard this place.
Это наше небо.
As you can see, that seemed to be a pretty important position to capture at the beginning.
Рушаны.
Now I'm starting to be low in troops over there.
Небо належит до нас.
Yeah, I guess the plan did not work too well over there. Oh, and they do have a visual on my command vehicle there. Oh, well, that's a failure.
До команды целей. Шибченький рассказ. Вечно.
Probably had some infantry sneaking around here. I guess the big attack of F-18 on my position was not particularly good for my plan. So what I'll do here is I will move over there. We'll land some sapper in that forest there.
Подлетите.
Take a proper defensive position there. Well, at least my move did manage to stop them from taking that place.
Дайте нам что-нибудь жить. До команды целей. At your service, sir. Ktoś dzwonił po taksówkę?
So with this chopper I will pull back. I'm being chased by a horde of Blackhawks.
Подвести. Обрушим на врага ураган пламени. Капитан и экипаж приветствуют вас на борту.
Taking a risk here, but it's because if I do manage to destroy whatever is the command vehicle over there, it could have payoff, so it was a risk which I was willing to accept.
Запах напалма по утрам. Подвести. Systemuje do ataku.
Oh, yeah, that's right. This is conquest. It's not. It's not destruction.
Снаряжение в порядке. Инженеры готовы. Подвести.
You know, I think perhaps the I think it's Polish or Czechoslovak. Not sure which one of those faction it is, but there's those faction might be actually very effective at fighting in those maps because some of them have APCs which have anti-air weapon, which can be very good at hiding into the forest like this. some serious infantry fighting in there.
Reservoirs are full and igniter all cleaned up.
Вашему слугу, сэр. Снаряжение в порядке, инженеры готовы. Подвести. Огоньки, сэр. Кого вам надо отвезти?
I guess what I'll do here is I will bring in some ATGM infantry. There seems to be a move of vehicle over there.
Колонны полны, запальники прочищены. Как прикажете, сэр?
Wow, really?
У нас тут противник.
I think what happened here is that the center had no action at all. I mean, there's nobody that defended it.
Такси заказывали? У нас тут противник.
It seems that everybody went right side.
У нас тут противник. У нас тут противник. Хорошо, доставим на полной скорости. Колонны полны, запальники прочищены. Подвести? Быстрее, шофер, мы торопимся.
Besoin d'un transport?
I think these are just troop transport that managed to drive all the way here because there was nobody stopping them. Yeah, they just did not plan to keep their troops in there.
Dobra, postaramy się tam dotrzeć jak najszybciej.
So there is some infantry in there, which did die.
Такси заказывали? У нас тут Как прикажете, сэр?
Guess I will use my chopper and for recon.
К вашим услугам, сэр.
Yeah, I think you're pretty much right, Shazam. When you look at the right side, there must be, let's see, 1, 2, 3.
У нас тут противник.
4, 5.
У нас тут противник.
6.
У нас тут противник.
There's at least 6 player there. 1.
У нас тут противник.
One guy here. The center. Wow. That's pretty bad.
Быстрее, шофер, мы торопимся.
And let's see here.
У нас тут противник.
I guess here we're 2. So yeah, there's 6 guy over there. Maybe 1 or 2 in the center and 2 on the left side. So Yep,
Ждем новых приказаний.
kinda outnumbered.
У нас тут противник.
It's actually very surprising that they did not manage to wipe out this guy because he barely has anything.
Кто такси заказывал? Подвезти? У нас тут противник.
Обрушим на врага ураган пламени.
Кого вам надо отвезти?
I will attempt an airstrike on that position, which might not be much of a success, but we'll see.
У нас тут противник.
Oh, I misplaced my targeting here.
Жарко.
But I think I did it at the other anti-air position.
Баллоны полны, запальники прочищены. Ждем новых приказаний, сэр. Ждем новых приказаний, сэр.
Okay, so here I'll simply use my choppers to make sure that there's no infantry in that zone to spot my troops.
Баллоны полны, запальники прочищены. Ждем новых приказаний, сэр.
But I need to be careful not to necessarily expose them to the anti-air over there. Guess I will risk my Mi-17.
Быстрее, шофер, мы торопимся.
Oh joy. Bunch of tornado. Which quickly pulled back because we have a few anti-air, but that's far from enough.
Сделаем из них там шашлык. Выдвигайся, сэр.
I don't know what that was.
Скорости. Снова меняем позицию. Кого вам надо отвезти? Такси заказывали?
That was a good move there with the T-72.
Снова меняем позицию. У нас тут противник. Обожаю запах запала бомба. Мы их всех победим. Это наше дело. Куда нам отправляться, сэр?
I confuse those planes with the ones which are on the eye radar.
Запальники прочищены. Оружие готовы. Выдохните. У нас тут противник.
Yeah, I do have the control of the center, which seems to be a bit of an issue right now.
Вижу цель. Навожусь. У нас тут противник. У нас тут противник. У нас тут противник. У нас тут противник. Got something for me? У нас тут противник.
Okay. Look at that. Very motivated user there.
У нас тут противник. У нас тут противник.
So I'm bringing some
Тут противник.
unit to capture this. Actually secure it, I should say. Now, it seems that I won't be able to land them. Actually, I might have to land them elsewhere.
Připraveni, jdeme na to.
Dobra, postaramy się tam dotrzeć jak najszybciej.
Well, these choppers are out of ammo. It's time to bring some more.
Się niebezpiecznie.
Well, I guess the napalm might have killed a few. I'm not sure how many though.
Ktoś dzwonił po taksówkę? Czekamy na nowe rozkazy, ser. Czekamy na nowe rozkazy, ser. Człowiek kontra stal. To jak pojedynek Dawida z Goliatem. Do usług, ser. Jesteśmy w drodze, ser. Czekamy na nowe rozkazy, ser. Czekamy na nowe rozkazy, ser.
Getting rid of those anti-air is the priority.
Jacyś chętni na koncert? Zamiast kolewer? Do usług, ser.
they do have some high arc.
Jacyś chętni na kurs taksówką? Кого вам надо отвезти? Только дайте координаты, сэр!
The fact that I'm all spread out like that is really bad because that forced me to fight once again all over the place.
Mamy rozwalić jakiś czołg, sir?
We'll order these troops not to fire, this way they might remain stealthy for a while.
Do usług, sir. Szybciej, kierowco, spieszy nam się. Ktoś dzwonił po taksówkę?
I really wonder if there's actually anybody in those towns down there.
Что может сделать для вас пехота?
Because nobody went in here.
Мир состоит из двух типов людей. Артиллеристы и их цели. Такси заказывали? Кого вам надо отвезти? Кто такси заказывал?
My troops are really dying quickly.
Чем больше, тем лучше. Waiting for your order.
Did we actually win this? Yes, we did. Wow, that was a weird game. Actually ended up in the positive, which I'm very shocked by. But that was it's really because the guys on the right side pushed so hard that we ended up winning by the points, I think. So yeah, that was a good game, even though it wasn't particularly going well for me though. Okay, let's try another one. Let's try this one. Yeah, I guess most of the action happened on the right side, but it was kind of ridiculous. It's good to focus your attention somewhere, but they just neglected all the rest. There were 6 guys all over there, and 4 of us remaining on the rest of the front. And the guy in the center, yeah, normally fighting for the center is really important in that map from what I saw, because that center gives you a lot of points. But essentially, you if you don't fight for the center, you're really missing out on the amount of points, I think. And our left flank, as a result, was too weak. I'm not sure where the enemy ended up concentrating their troops, but that was interesting nonetheless that we ended up winning. I'm not sure how we did that. Oh, that did fill up quickly. Oh, really? There was only 2 of them remaining? I haven't noticed. I wonder why they might have left, because it was going well for them, I think. Not sure. I think I actually switched back. Yeah, I did. It was accidental. I wanted to switch back, but somebody took my spot. NATO next time. Why don't I play with the Canadian deck? Well, the Canadian... They might be good in those maps, actually, because there's a lot of forest. But the problem I find with the Canadian is their lack of proper anti-air, because they only have infantry with blowpipes and javelin, and they have a ADAT system, which is okay, but it's so few in number that you can lose them very quickly. It's mostly good against chopper. So they do have an F-18 that I haven't tried yet, which is anti-air. They also have the Freedom Fighter, which is a kind of anti-air, but I don't really like it. They have the F-18, which has a lot of cluster bomb that I like, but the other one is, I think it's a Starfighter with rockets. That can be good. I'm finally in the center, which is the place I like in this map. The side, not so much. So my objective in this will be to secure X-ray. Oh, it's not called X-ray here. Sign. So I'll secure Leonid first with the command vehicle. Then I will try to capture Sign. For NATO, it's X-ray. It's cooler, if you ask me. Then okay, somebody is going there. We'll bring in some sapper, but very few. Well, somebody want to go there? Well, it seems that everybody want to go in the center this time. So we will have plenty of friends. What's my favorite side, NATO or Pact? Well, I like both for different reasons. I think Pact is a little easier to play because most of their tank, or actually many of their tank, have ATGM. Well, I have missiles essentially, so that gives them a range which is very good for defensive purpose. And then they have also a lot of armor on those tanks usually. They have a bad accuracy, which is a bit of an issue, but you can live very well with that most of the time. And what else? They also have very powerful anti-air, which allows you to harvest a lot of kill over there. And now I will focus on what I'm doing, if you don't mind.
Ждем новых приказаний, сэр.
Not much opposition so far.
Капитан из залога встать хватит.
Lots of dragon there. Judging by the initial contact with the enemy, I guess we'll have to fight a lot of air units.
Кого вам надо отвезти? Ждем новых приказаний, сэр.
Seem to be neglecting the left side this time. Yeah, as expected, a lot of lots of planes.
Zmieniamy stanowisko. Uruchomić silnik. Sekcja przeciwpancerna w gotowości, ser.
Wait a second, I think the anti-air explosion killed my unit of ATGM units down there. We'll make an attack of T-34 on that position. Bit of action going on here. I think I will send those Mi-24 to support the right side, because once we we capture this position, it's really important.
Ktoś dzwoni po nas.
I love those Strela 1M. It's really effective at killing everything. And it's so fast that I think I will simply send them back to base to rearm.
Такси заказывали?
Securing this place will be very useful for the advance on the side. I collected my T-34 there.
Dobra, postaramy się tam dotrzeć jak najszybciej.
Здесь становится жарковато.
I'll send my chopper to rearm. I think these on there are probably rearmed. As you can see, they are really fast, so you can send them back all the way to your base, and you might be fine actually. That's good. We have a team which is aggressive in the center.
Есть приказание, сэр.
That might be bad there. Oh, yeah. That was really bad. Not for me so much, but for the team.
Кто такси заказывал? Все всегда решает пехота и их ружья.
That's not what I wanted to do there.
Баллоны полны, шампанские прочищены.
Дайте нам что-нибудь сжечь, сэр.
The thing is that my T-34 are getting killed by those ATGM units, but what's fun about those T-34 is that they cost very little, and as a result of this, even though I'm losing some, the price of the missile and the replacement of those missiles is too high. It's higher than actually my T-34, so ultimately they are wasting their ammo on something which is not particularly good. start striking my T-62. That was a little more costly. There's some KI over there.
Tam gdzie mówisz?
So we'll replace my T-34 with the T-62, which are a little better. Kind of a slow tank though. But we'll be fine.
Баллоны полны, запальники прочищены.
Actually, this is a deck which is called useless, but it's not really useless, and it's not the useless deck which I did show in one of my video as a guide. It's which used to be really good. That entire unit is out of ammo, sending them back to base. I'll bring back my choppers to support my offensive. I do need some complementary infantry. I can see the wreck of my T-34, which I'm very sad about.
Дайте нам что-нибудь шесть. Ждем новых приказаний.
Those T-62 did receive quite a beating on the head. I'll pull them back.
Отправляемся. Заводи мотор. Направляемся к цели.
Potrzebuję niego anioła strażnego.
That's a lot of mountaineer. Well, that was a good kill here, which we did miss a little, but two Bradleys and their transport. Well, I should say whatever they were transporting.
Что можем сделать для вас пехота, сэр?
Yeah, to resolve the case of those mountaineer. Su-22 for the win. Actually, there's still some remaining. Mountaineer are really good at defending position in town.
Выдвигаемся.
It's probably one of the best units for that. Okay, anti-air is okay now. just curious. You were saying "whoa" to what part? That's pretty cool.
Есть, сэр. Свод построен и ждет приказов.
Oh, they have a lot of engineer over there. So what I'll do now is I'll try to clear out this compound over there. Because it allows the enemy to likely spot us in this region.
Есть для нас приказы.
Vi väntar på att ett mål ska flyga förbi. Och då...
Проверка завершена. К вылету готовы. Такси.
Okay, interesting. They didn't manage to sneak a few troops behind us.
У нас тут.
So we'll have to provide them my MI-24.
Да, сэр. Как прикажете, сэр. Это не моя война. Есть для нас приказ. Кого вам надо отвезти? Здесь становится жарковато.
Okay, so that took care of those Delta Force, which were likely spotting stuff.
Какие будут приказания, сэр?
There's more.
Кто такси заказывал? Кого вам надо отвезти?
I did destroy the anti-air over there.
Это не моя
No, I suppose I will simply make my way to this area.
Что может сделать для вас пехота, сэр?
Seem to be much more defender than expected.
Если мы можем попасть во врага, то и он сможет.
Which my VDV are taking care of, apparently. VDV are really good.
Есть, сэр. Зенитные батареи готовы. Отправляемся. Заводи мотор.
They are good because they have a good anti-tank range. That is why they are good.
Ждем новых приказаний, сэр.
Uh,
Такси. Такси заказывают.
think I'm forgetting that this is destruction. I should stop feeding the enemy. This guy should stop feeding the enemy as well.
Need customers for a taxi route.
Если мы можем попасть во врага, то и он сможет. Повеселей.
I think what I'll do here is I will ensure that there's no reinforcements coming from that side. I think he's trying to escape with his M1A1 Abrams. Sadly, it seems that he will have managed to escape with his Abrams.
Есть для нас приказ. Какие будут приказания, сэр? На розказ, сэр.
Oh wow, those Challenger will receive a lot of cluster bomb. Oh, that's bad here.
Какие будут приказания, сэр? Нас атакуют! Какие будут приказания, сэр? Такси заказывали? Ждем новых приказаний, сэр. Jacyś chętni na kurs taksówką? Такси заказывали?
anti-air are out of ammo. That's an issue. I need to send that back to base, and I will replace that with something else. These.
Подвести?
Jesteśmy gotowi, sir.
Okay, the good news is that the Challenger have been destroyed, but the bad news is that we don't know what else is there. So we'll have to take care of that. And my tank are damaged. There's plenty of planes coming in.
Есть приказание, сэр. Есть приказание, сэр.
What? My anti-air are already out of ammo. They did serve their purpose, apparently.
Зенитная батарея готова.
Готовы выдвигаться, сэр.
What I'll do is I will entrench myself in this zone and deploy some anti-air, which will allow me to blockade the zone from enemy attack with planes. Hopefully.
До услуг, сэр. Ktoś dzwonił po taksówkę?
Nowe rozkazy, pane?
Ktoś dzwonił po taksówkę? Podbicie?
It's not really that I expect any strike, I mean any attack on that position. It's mostly that you never know. I guess I will also bring some... No, I won't bring supper. Well, I want VDV. Yeah, I think we're losing big time.
Ktoś dzwonił po taksówkę?
But hey, at least that's fun.
Menaż potrzebujecie, pane? Jacyś chętni na kurs taksówką?
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
Вы что-то заметили? Зенитная батарея готова.
Какие будут приказания, сэр? Ждем новых приказаний, сэр. Да, сэр.
Don't tell me the enemy is wasting their cargo. Oh no, that's... We are wasting our cargo. Potentially for destroying them.
Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что нужно. Это наше небо.
I will sacrifice one MiG-21. It's mostly to see exactly what kind of opposition we have in terms of anti-air. That doesn't seem that bad.
Проверка завершена, к вылету готовы. Это наше небо.
It seems a little more bad around here.
Dáme tu teplátu šlapůce zhora. Potřebuje někdo anděla strážného? Provádíme dále. Ve vzduchu je horko. Ve vzduchu je horko. Ve vzduchu je horko. Kontrola provedena, připraven.
Такси заказывали?
Ve vzduchu je horko.
Это наше небо. Обудовку, колонель.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm actually out of tank. That's kind of rare. But I did waste quite a few, so that might explain a few things.
Обудовку, колонель.
Kontrola provedena, připraven. Cíl na dohled, zaměřuju.
I guess I'll make a burning advance.
Как прикажете? Здесь становится жарковато.
Nebe je naše.
I think they are making too much of anti-air defense right now. So I will alt my project of attack.
Приказы, сэр.
If that was conquest, it will go much better.
Зенитная батарея готова. Люфтваффе наши атакуют. Wargame Airland. Нас атакуют. Feuerbereit, Kommandant. Genau, konfiguriert den Mann, ne? Нас атакуют.
Oh, did we win this? No, totally missed that. And I did kill 4,000, lost 3,000, so that was okay for me. But for the team, I guess we lost this by quite a bit. Yeah, 4,000. That was pretty bad overall. I don't know what happened, but I did well. Seems that my SU-22 did most of the kill, as you can see here. Good quality troops. So lots were infantry actually, so it was okay. VDV were really good here. What else? T-72. But I guess VDV and air power did the most damage in my case. Yeah, look, there's also all the chopper, which did kill a lot. So that was a good round. And that will be it for today. It's been 2 hours, nearly. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, probably. So bye-bye, have fun!